Right now, the last of the schools across the metro are welcoming kids back in class this week, as today marks day one for students in Fulton and DeKalb counties. Now that the buses are back on the road and the carpool lines are full again, you may notice a big uptick in traffic this week. 11 Alive's Crash Clark has more on the reason behind all that back-to-school congestion on the roads.
For most of us, we're used to the usual back-to-school traffic slowdowns, but this year drivers are facing a second helping of bumper-to-bumper traffic, back-to-school congestion, and back to in-person working.
Well, what we've seen is at the beginning of last year, it was about 3.5 work-from-home days allowed on average. Then toward the end of the year, it was at 3. So here we are in August, and I would venture to say that we're moving closer to that 2.5, maybe hovering around 3.
Natalie Dale with GDOT says they've been tracking the numbers through Georgia Commute Options. They've been tracking the number of work-from-home days since the pandemic started.
We're normalizing again, and a lot of people are back to the office either by choice or their office has asked for them to return more often. So you have that increase in congestion because we know people are back in the office more than they are.
And throw in those folks on the same streets and highways with the extra 10,000 cars that back to school brings to the commute, and we're all in for a slow ride.
You're going to be stop and go. There's going to be pedestrian traffic, and there's going to be those school zones with those speeds coming down that you haven't had to deal with in quite a while.
Officials recommend using your GPS to get to work every morning, even if you know the way. It'll help you around some last-minute backups if you're not tuned in to Crash Clark. It doesn't matter if you know where you're going. They say it's because GPS might know a faster route for that day. For example, if there's an accident along your normal route, your GPS is going to help you get around it, of course.